Alright, so yeah.
So do you want us to just kind of like be talking about whatever and just kind of go into it?
Yeah, just talk about whatever and then we'll kind of just jump right into it all.
For you, Brennan. Did you get those shock tops on your way home from work today?
No.
No.
Those are from what I bought the other day. It was like Red Fest Day because I wasn't done drinking.
Okay.
So I got some more. I got the shock tops and I got the Sky Blueberry vodka.
Did you get carded?
Yeah.
Okay, see, since I've turned 21, I've bought alcohol 3 times now. Have not gotten carded once.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
Jesus.
I really honestly think that like it's a curse of certain things. Like you don't get carded your first time because when I went to 7-Eleven and bought beer for the first time, I did not get carded.
I've been
Did
carded.
not
That
get
was
carded.
the same with me. I bought whiskey at Safeway and didn't get carded.
It's super weird. What about you,
The,
Chris?
the only time I've never
all
gotten
the time.
the only
oldest of
time
us here gets
I've
carded
never
every
gotten
single time he
carded
gets to
is
buy
when
I
is
get
when Matt's
carded-
working at the
dude,
mustard seed.
I get carded to go get gasoline.
What?
When I hand in my debit card to them, can I see your...
That's great.
Well, they don't
The
want you
weirdest
to.
part of that sentence is that you still go into the gas station to buy gas.
I had to do that the other day. I wouldn't
it's
read
not
my
because
card.
I
did
just
it when I
want
went
Yeah,
to
it's
give Brennan
fucking
gas.
hard.
Half the
sometimes,
time I
man.
go to the gas station that I go to, once you slide in your debit card, it tells you to go see the cashier. And I'm like,
To a
Why?
local gas
That
station.
just take out the
There's
middle.
so many
Just
choices.
go.
It seems like you're really ruining your own life.
it does. You know how much time it takes out of my
I
life?
am wasting my
that's
time.
never
You're doing it to
You
yourself.
don't understand.
Maybe it's because of my Arizona
Drop the cup.
stuff.
Nope, there was
I
coffee.
don't know.
There shouldn't have been that much coffee.
Yes, there's quite a bit.
Well, your fault. All right, guys. So we are here. We're doing another, first podcast, technically speaking. But,
Reboot, so to say.
Yeah, the other one happened, but this is now.
We're like the DC universe.
How
Yeah.
unprofessional of you.
Always. But yeah, so today we got who do we got here?
Brennan.
Next we got.
I'm Cheyenne.
After that we got.
I got Kris.
And then we also have.
Brad.
And don't for. Oh.
I was
Is
gonna
there more to
introduce
it?
you.
Go ahead. And then we got.
No, I was
We're
gonna-
taking
I
it from
was-
and then we got.
Okay, I'm Brad. And then you are the host right now, and you are.
Alex.
Okay,
The
cool.
Dragon Patrick.
So
Dragon.
remember those voices and those names, audience.
Don't worry. Just before you say anything, say your name first or after, Alex.
Like
What?
Morse code.
Yeah, like we're gonna have to say stop after
You can't say
everything.
that,
I
'cause now
can't
they
handle
think
that.
I'm
That's
Alex.
like telegrams.
You, Alex,
you
just,
just said-
called me Alex. Brennan.
Good plan, guys.
This is a
This-
broken system.
This is working.
Try your name beforehand. Fuck.
All right.
Fuck.
So,
How many times do you say fucking?
what are we talking about first?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, I
first?
was setting things up before
I
when I
think introduction
during the
is like
schedule thing.
going more in depth than just our name should be in order.
Okay. Then,
Alex, what do you do?
What do I do?
Where were you born? In what game?
What are your talents? Tell me your skills.
What's a hidden talent of yours? Just one.
Jesus. I'm really bad under pressure.
What do you mean by
Skill.
hidden talent?
All of my talents are in the air. Everyone knows what I can do.
You just put him in a spot where he now needs to bring up something, a talent of his that we have never ever
Yeah.
seen before.
I don't know, maybe I'm good at skinning things. I've never
Skinning
tried,
things?
so it could be a hidden talent.
Well, there's squirrels outside. Go ahead.
No.
Not Drake.
I'm not gonna skin a squirrel.
We're not gonna skin Drake. Oh, okay.
We named a squirrel Drake.
So we made a squirrel friend yesterday. We fed it cashews, and he is now ours. His name is Drake Fleur.
Yeah.
Jake Fleur.
Fleur.
Yeah,
So,
Fleur.
like,
He's a French squirrel.
no, like as if you were a surfer. If you were a surfer and you were trying to say the word flow, Fleur.
Oh, gotcha. So
Or if
it's
you're
like
French.
you even gotta like throw your head back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Or
a
like
taste of
vibe
waves.
into it. Yeah.
We made a squirrel friend, we were feeding him nuts. He tried to spit on him initially.
I-
Brad did.
What? You
I
a
went high and
horrible
wide on
individual.
purpose.
Yeah, because
You're a horrible person.
the squirrel broke his ankles pretty much.
Yeah,
It was
pretty
like,
much.
nope. So, you
Have you,
know.
have you ever seen a squirrel like fuck up mid jump? It's the best thing ever. I saw a squirrel once. It was at my old house. He jumped from like one skinny branch to the other skinnier branch, and it just went down way too far, and he just fucking fell.
Do you remember
Smacked down on the ground, just ran off.
that one story I told you about the squirrel that I found? It was at my ex-girlfriend's family's house. We were pulling up
In the fence.
into the
Okay.
driveway, and as we stopped, I looked at
Has
something,
notes you have
and it
to
looked
share.
like. Have you ever noticed like
To
sometimes
the front of the
when you park in a chain link fence, some people leave like rags through the holes and it's just dangling?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
I've
what
seen
I
it.
thought, and I was like, this is a really,
Was a squirrel stuck?
really
Oh.
like extravagant rag. I mean, it looked like a medieval rag, you know, like a wolf pelt or something. And then I look closer, and it's a squirrel that looked like it done the Superman through the chain link fence,
Oh my
and then
God.
like
Gave up.
gave up.
Got caught on his stomach and just.
And
I'm done.
and what's funny is that on each side was this big sack of squirrel. So it's big squirrel butt and then big squirrel head, and then
Oh,
the
no.
midsection had like been dried or squeezed to like a noodle,
Jesus.
and he's just dangling there. I don't know
That's
how
why
long.
his butt and head were so big. That's where it squeezed to.
Was he alive?
No, he was dead.
Oh.
Yeah,
he's actually singing.
He was just chilling on the fence.
I actually got another quick fence-based story, not squirrel, but apparently this happened last week. My mom told me this. Stormy, my dog, being the idiot he is, he went outside and the other dog across the fence was there, and he started barking like he normally does. He runs his stupid fucking mouth. And he got too close to the fence, opened his mouth a little too wide, and his teeth, top and bottom, got stuck around one of like the chain
Unreal.
links, and the bark apparently turned to like a quick yelp as he's like just trying to jerk his body away from the thing. He can't like
He's like
open his mouth.
panicking. He's
And
like
my mom-
freaking out.
and
can't
my mom,
close
there's
his
like
jaw.
all in the span of like 7 seconds, I guess. My mom's just like and just like takes it and like just kind of opens it out, and she's just like, get in the house.
The dog is crazy, man.
Alright, so after all that, you can skin animals?
Yes.
Okay, so.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
said, I've
Right.
never tried. Maybe it's
Well,
a hidden
at
talent.
one point you get to the bone, and it's
Yeah. So Brad, hidden talent.
Hidden
Since
talent?
we're doing it.
Okay. Well, I've been telling you that the past 2 weeks at work, I drive truck,
Mhm.
so I deliver lumber.
You
so
drive truck?
I drive truck. And so I'm just kind of in a truck for 8 hours a day, and I've just been doing weird things like trying to improve mental math and stuff. But the big one that I've been working on is I just decided to see if I can train myself to hold my breath longer.
Which you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the first day I did it, I lasted about 1 minute and 15 seconds. And at this point, my highest record has been 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
you
like-
should.
that's like
oh,
Navy
that
SEAL
David-
time.
Yeah. You remember David Blaine did that? Like he was
No.
in that big bubble.
Yeah, you just.
now.
I'll tell you how he did it.
Now you just need
I'll
to
tell you how he
practice
did it.
holding your breath
Fake
for 2
wall,
minutes and
mirrors,
exercise.
and,
double. It was a double.
Well, I mean the
And
concept.
see,
I
whenever-
don't mean David Blaine's
Whenever
a
it
legit
cut
human
away,
being,
he would cut
but-
it. There's a hole, and he'd live inside a beanbag. It's all lies. Magic is fake.
Magic is
Anyways,
real.
Cheyenne, hidden talent.
As far as hidden talents go, I don't know. I don't really have particularly any
I didn't
of
know
them.
either until just a few
But
minutes
you didn't
ago.
know
so
you could skin animals until they
I still don't. Could still be hidden. We'll find out later.
Next on.
Keep me away from your animals. No.
Next time on. I don't
Join us live on. What's that? What's the freaking thing with the thing where you take your phone and people watch you?
Snap.
Periscope.
Periscope. Live on Periscope. I'm gonna skin a deer.
Or
Oh,
like
God,
Facebook
I
video
can't
now.
handle
Facebook's
No,
doing the same thing.
I won't tune in for that one, but when you tune in, I will tune on to the one that you do jerky from that.
You said
No,
you said,
I don't do anything with the meat. I throw that away. I waste
You're
it right away.
wasteful.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a lot of letters from the Native American tribes.
You
in the
would've
area.
done
But in his
You would have done
defense,
well in the 1800s,
No.
you asshole.
wonderful burial ceremony. Alex puts on a
He
fucking
does a
show
wake and
for the deer
everything.
carcass he's
I
wasting.
make sure that I stuff it. Make sure that that deer is inedible. That deer cannot be used in any way.
You fill it with toxins.
No, I don't. I don't. Like I said, never skinned an animal. So
I
live
just-
tonight.
You just
though.
think you'll be good.
Live tonight, we will be skinning a deer. Please don't.
Alright, so where are we? Special talent. What's going on? Hidden talent.
I don't know.
Still
There-
sure you don't want me to edit this, Chris?
It was funny.
No.
This is gold, man.
Yeah. haven't
It was
even got over
funny
10
because I was
minutes,
thinking
my
about because
friend.
I went to high school
Yeah, I've
with
got-
all of you guys, and it was hilarious because we were all in the drama. We were on drama. I remembered this the other day. I did that improv scene with you in Mr. Thornton's class. I remember I cursed at you, and Mr. Thornton screamed at me to not curse because I was like, I told him we were doing like a couple arguing or something,
Okay.
and I screamed like "what the hell" at him or something. And Mr. Thornton was like, "You can't curse in this class." I was like, "Okay, back to doing whatever you were doing." I'm like, I can't.
For hell?
Yeah, I said hell or damn or something, and he
Wow.
like
That must have
lost
been-
his mind.
Early.
Yeah, that
I
was.
feel like
that
I
was
said
weird.
things in front of him
Ninth
that
grade.
were worse than that.
That
Yeah.
was
I've heard him say things.
I think it was in freshman year. That was really early on.
I
And
think it was sophomore. I don't think I took drama the first year.
I don't know, but whatever it was, I remember that distinctly, and I'm like remembering bits and pieces of my high school career. I remember Mrs. McClung Latin words. I was amazing at those.
I had Miss Lenhart Latin words. I was
Oh,
bad
you
at that.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
She was really nice. I was
great.
just a shitty
Oh,
student.
yeah, I had English with you.
Incredible.
Yeah? Did you learn?
Every Friday,
Oh, wait, I
those
think
Latin
it's
word
switched.
games.
Yeah, the
I remember I
around
had
the
English.
world
I had,
thing.
no. I had English. I had English with Goad. And that's where I learned how to do a bunch of pen tricks.
Oh, yeah.
I spent a lot of good time. Oh, and Kyle. I had English with Kyle Morrison too. And that's
I
where we kind
remember
of.
full
him.
names,
Yeah,
like-
he was the one who punched that one kid in
All
the
these
ball
people
somewhere.
Probably, yes. Yes, that was him. If it included balls in that high school, it was Kyle Morrison. But
That and the card game 13. Good God.
So, Brennan, hidden talent.
My hidden talent?
Yeah.
I can bust out the side of any shoe.
Nice to know that you just knew that. All right,
No,
Chris.
you
I was kidding.
No, you can do that weird flick thing.
No, he
Oh,
does have.
yeah, no, actually,
No.
yeah. My word, well, there's no point in showing it. That'll look good
You
on
can
mic.
show it to
Good.
Mike.
No, you
Go
don't
ahead and
have
just
to.
hold it up to the mic real quick.
No, but for real, I can like stand on. I can curl my toes under my foot and stand on
That's
like
not hidden, bro.
knuckles.
Everyone knows that.
Well, it's hidden to the audience, I guess.
No,
I don't know.
I
She
knew
brought
it.
it up.
It's
I
like
thought it was
ballerina
cool, worth
quality.
mentioning.
It is cool to mention,
My
but it's not a
first
hidden
thing, I blow
talent.
out the side of any shoe I wear
Yeah. That's pretty.
within 2 months.
Because his feet are so wide, ladies.
So wide.
If I had a sound effect board, I'd click like a wow.
I actually wear skate shoes.
You do know what they say about men with
That's
wide
not what I
feet.
needed. That was a horn.
Big shoes. Big
Yes.
socks. Usually
Men
big
with
hands
wide
are correlated
feet
with that.
usually have big shoes.
And a big
Yeah.
cock.
Just the fattest of cocks. The fattest of
Big
cocks.
fat cock.
All right, Chris, hidden talent.
Hidden talent should be that I am
He-
a lucky mutant that are born with organs not in the
Oh my
body.
god, that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
true. Yeah, his organs are all fucked,
I
but
wouldn't
in a
call
good
that a
way.
talent.
I would say they're
He's like he's
all
like the day walker of humans.
How are they
He's got all of our
topsy-turvy?
strengths.
Okay, I haven't heard this.
None
story.
of our
I need to know
weaknesses.
this.
It's a long story.
It's
We don't
a
have
long
time.
story,
In the
but-
intro, you have about 3 minutes to explain that whole story
Yeah.
because you can't.
Basically, I had an appendix placed, or I was born. It was grown in the center of my body as opposed
Oh,
to the
that's
back,
crazy.
right or left side
I
of
think it's a
your
little
body.
right.
But my appendix ruptured, and I lived with a ruptured appendix for about 7 days. You usually die after a rupture if you don't take care of the
Yeah.
ruptured appendix after 2 days. But they didn't know where
it was, yeah.
what was coming, and so they finally had to cut me open and
Oh.
take out my organs to find that there was a ruptured appendix in
And,
the center.
and
of
then
my
they were
body.
like, oh.
"Oh my god, it makes so much sense."
That's-
I know you were a
Are you
mutant.
like part
That's
Jewish?
horrifying.
No.
Really?
No.
But you lasted 7 days instead of 2.
That's crazy.
Let's
That
just
was
say I am
crazy.
That was
chosen.
around.
That
was
is
around mid-joke,
insane. But yeah. So they discovered you're a mutant. Did like a bald guy walk up to
No.
you?
Fucking mutant
Dude,
trash.
I was
like,
waiting in the hospital. I was still in the bed, and I was waiting for the blackbird to be hovering out that window and seeing like Beast and Wolverine
Yeah.
like you.
You're not
Yeah,
dying. You're
That-
discovering
Chris,
something
you saw
wonderful.
that you would deeper problems, man. You're in a
Dude.
fever dream state.
Dude, if I
no
saw
one-
that, if I saw that,
All
tears
bad.
would have been going down
Chris,
my eyes.
Chris, but what if that happened? But it turns out it's like the Fox version of X-Men that are
I would still do it.
It's like
I'd
Wolverine
take
leading the
That's
charge
like-
instead of
I'd
Scott.
take it.
Instead of Cyclops coming to you saying "I choose you," it's like Wolverine. You know, like come with me,
I
Bob.
would
wherever.
here. This is what
Hugh
I would.
Jackman.
I would do it.
No, no.
But as I would begrudgingly go into the blackbird as he's right standing beside me, I'd be should have been Cyclops and walked right into the blackbird.
You're gonna be that
And
vain
then- and
right
then Wolverine's
there.
gonna
You're
go
gonna
like,
be vain already.
"What?
Like,
Damn right.
I don't understand.
You don't
It's like,
have to go
he's
with
here.
us, Chris.
You don't. You're damn right I do. You're
That's
damn
like
right
more.
I do.
That's like more disappointing than not getting your letter to Hogwarts when you turn 11. Like that's really disappointing.
I
Yeah.
didn't start
Really
reading Harry
sad.
Potter until I was 13, so that
Feeling never
So
hurt.
your heart was just like.
I couldn't read until I was 20. So
I just
and
watched
you're
the
18
movie.
now.
I'm 18 now, so do the math on that, and I'm dead.
I also
But,
bring back math.
Yeah. All right, guys. So something we all love. Now that we introduced ourselves, is a little something else. Everybody here likes is video games. So what are we all playing right now?
Tell me.
We'll
Shaq.
start over here with Chris.
Oh, you
Quit trying to steal Alex's lead.
Changing the
it's
switch.
it's gonna be a little bit of a downer, but I'm not really nothing has really captivated me.
I get it.
Except for burps like that, man. That was impressive.
I think I kind of get it because you're in that point
Yeah.
where most gamers are. You're waiting for the cycle, right?
Yeah,
You're
I'm waiting for the cycle. I mean,
yeah, no
like
shot.
granted, look, I have Overwatch. I played it. I enjoy that. I love
Overwatch.
I love the characters. I'm all in about it, and I like the little ways that they do integrate story into it. But for some reason, when I put it down, there's not like some urge for me to like, oh, I gotta go
Right.
back and.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it's because as far as the game goes right now, it's all just playing the game. There's no like,
There's no reward.
yeah, there's
Except for
there's
your
like
occasional
kind
loot
of loot
box when
boxes,
you
but like
reward.
there's no way. There's still no way to
Sure.
classify yourself among your friends or classify yourself among the world, which I think everyone's
Exactly.
ready for. So
Yeah,
once that
everyone's
competitive
excited for-
mode
yeah.
drops, I think
I would say
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
can't fucking wait for
And,
that.
and then, I mean, other than that, I mean, I just finished not Last of Us. I mean, Uncharted 4, which was great.
Adventure of
I,
Us.
Adventure of Us,
I,
Tale
I,
of Two Kitties.
I dug down and like burrowed through that game.
Shut up!
As fast as I could. And,
Sorry, not you, Chris.
no, it's fine. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a proper send off to Nathan Drake. I hope there's more, and I hope that whether it's a son or the daughter or whatever.
Did you play through the epilogue of that?
Oh yeah, I played through the whole thing.
Okay, I didn't like the epilogue. I liked what the epilogue covered.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that they fucking made you play through it. Like, again, you're in not the attic this time, but a different like beach house because
I
they're
don't know.
filthy rich, and you have to look through all of Nathan Drake's collections again and learn all of Nathan Drake's history again, and then
But
they come in.
I liked it because
like,
it was new history. It was like stuff that like when you go against the wall and you see the photos of what they did after 4, you're like, oh, and then you go see that they're right now they're living where they're living at because they're right now trying to excavate this lost city that as you see. I'm not going to do spoilers, but you see at like a desk that there's
No, all you have to say is spoilers, and you can say whatever you want.
All right, spoilers, everyone. Nathan's got a map on a desk. It's all laid out. He's kind of triangulated where the city is. He's also found some sort of weird, like ancient civilization with like statue, but it looks like it's an ore, like a special looking ore because it's like glowing.
That stuff is cool. Like, but I'm talking specifically the fact. Oh shit, that's close. The phone's like right there.
It's classic
I'm-
you.
Beer.
I'm talking
correctly.
specifically like the fact that the game makes you play through 3 Lives of Crash Bandicoot again, and then make you look through the cabinet, which literally had everything that was in the.
I'll give you that.
None of
That's
that
Naughty
was
Dog
new.
stroking its own dick.
give you
Yeah,
that.
We're making a Crash Bandicoot.
I'll give you that.
It's
But
actually a demo
That
for
was
the new
probably
game.
the biggest thing, where it's like, oh cool, game ends,
And-
epilogue,
and-
Crash Bandicoot again? What the fuck?
Naughty Dog has a habit of doing that.
Yeah,
kind of
I was
stuff,
gonna
though.
say.
In a lot of their games, it's
I've
like
never
do.
seen that before.
Oh, really? In a lot of Naughty
Last
Dog.
of Us had a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
in a lot
Last
of
Us had
Naughty
that.
Dog's stuff, as well as like game developers like Insomniac, they do a lot of references to their other games, and they do like, here's an homage to this. Wasn't this nostalgic? And they don't particularly spend too much time in it. A lot of people get really confused.
But like
that.
Uncharted 4 straight up made you play through 3 lives of the original
Yeah,
Crash
yeah,
Bandicoot twice.
And I think it was
I
more-
enjoyed it.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I literally
Piece of
just
paper.
fell into the first
Like
pit
to
3
touch
times
it.
because it was like, oh my god, let's end this.
And then going back,
I wish this was a cutscene.
finishing up Uncharted 4, all that kind of made me do, as well as just enjoying it, and that was a great game and a great send-off. It made me more excited to see if they can do that, where Last of Us 2 is going to go.
Nah, man.
That's my idea.
Yeah, Last of Us 2, and
Alright, that's gonna be a thing. Still.
right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You need to play through Last of Us 1.
I watched
I know-
all the cinematics.
That doesn't
You
mean
did it.
jack shit. That doesn't mean jack shit, Brad. Because I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this right now.
4 hours long.
I know.
Yes,
it's
but
great.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That is like maybe not even like a third of the script.
Yeah, dude.
So much like the whole reason how Ellie got infected is not in the cutscenes whatsoever.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just like back and
back
forth
and forth
banter.
So it's not that great. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
He's talking shit.
No, I
Yeah.
just I seriously think it's not that great. Like it's a great game. Like
It
it's
looks
fine.
like it's
People
just
like
a
it,
track though.
but it is. It is just a track.
But it's
It's
well
a wide
done,
track,
and you have
I
freedom.
guess. Like,
Yeah, it's a very wide track.
Yes, it's a wide track, but you see, but
You
you
have,
can
like-
see the walls. Like
you have,
I don't
like,
know,
all
the
4
game is
lanes of
fine
the
for me.
freeway.
The
Yeah,
pacing
yeah.
for me is too slow to keep me interested. I don't like
Nah.
zombies, which is what they are at the end of the day. It's a parasite.
They're
whatever.
mushroom people.
At the end of the day, it's a zombie outbreak. I'm tired of it. It's done. And
That's fair, but I will like this.
the gameplay could not bring me to the end of the story, and the story did not want me to trudge through the gameplay. So that's how I felt.
Yeah, you were kind of picking your battles with The Last of Us. I
Yeah.
can see that. You were kind of like, okay, so if I sit through this repetitive gameplay, I'm getting really compelling story, but I'm also sitting through repetitive gameplay, and I kind of just want to.
I really like what they did with multiplayer.
Sounds like Brad made the right decision. I only want to
Nope.
I know. I genuinely
You
enjoyed
all
The Last
are
of Us.
wrong.
I really did.
Your opinions are wrong.
I genuinely enjoyed The Last of Us. I did. I had an experience.
I'm just
but
saying.
I understand where they're coming from.
Based on cutscenes alone, I won't say that's the full experience of the game whatsoever because
I agree with him.
so, and that's part of what makes the game feel so real is like just while you're playing is just so much back and forth between the characters and a lot of just like grunts. Like after you like push them, he's just like, all right, like it, and you're like, yeah, you
I don't like anybody.
And then other than that, I mean, the other game, there's two other games that are
connect with anybody.
kind of going through me that I never let go, which is
Okay, I
Destiny.
can see that.
I haven't really been playing it right now, but that game is always on my
What?
radar.
Do you know what's
Destiny.
gonna be in the new shit at all?
The Rise
The
of Iron?
same new
Yeah.
things
Oh,
that were
yeah,
in the
dude.
last thing.
Dude,
just
we're
different shapes.
finally going.
I know the Gajala horn is back in black.
Yeah, dude, back in black. But we're
It's bigger
gonna
and blacker than ever.
we're going to discover
Yep.
all
Just like the Soros regime.
all
twice
the
more girth.
mysteries of the Iron Lords.
Okay.
So, and then there's going to be a new social space, which is where all the Iron Lords hung out, which is Fellwinter's Peak.
Is it gonna be Iron Banner every week now?
No. And then we get a new raid. We get a whole bunch of new weapons.
They did really look pretty cool.
They said that it's somewhere. The amount of content for Destiny that's coming out is somewhere in between Taken King and House of Wolves, which is great.
That's awesome.
Which is great,
I still have yet to do the Taken King raid.
dude.
I still have yet to
I know-
kill Crota.
I did it.
Yeah,
No,
I took
I
you
killed
with
it. I
it.
killed it.
Not Crota. Or
I remember at one time we only took it halfway through, but I know
I finished it.
and then we
finished it.
finished it.
Mhm.
And then it's always hard to get you to be able to do the raid,
That's because light level doesn't matter, but you guys think it does.
dude.
Literally is the only measurement in the game. I would say it didn't matter if you could measure anything else in the game, but you can't.
I mean, just to tell you like where I'm at with the game, it's like right now. I mean, all my characters are like 334, 333, 334, like one or two light levels off. But there's really no incentive for me to play
39.
now to go grab anything.
Because you like to get you that one level,
It's
you
by
need
chance.
one piece of armor
It's
that you
RNG.
can literally.
Yeah, and then the other
Like how you never got Galahorn, and you're like a day one player,
yeah,
consistent
it hurt.
throughout.
That hurt. I
It
didn't
took
get
like the week before
Galahorn.
Xur sold
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I didn't get Galahorn until the week before Xur released it on the most weird random. It wasn't even a boss fight or a nightfall or a raid. It was me killing a random back when I think they changed the RNG numbers now, but you would sometimes get an exotic drop off of killing anybody, but the percentages were that, and I got it from that. I killed one of those weekly
Basic ass motherfucker.
yeah, basic bitch.
It was like still a skull, but it was like a basic boss.
Yeah.
You know?
And then it said, K-Quan 2226, you found Galahorn, and I lost my shit. and then I was like, oh, I finally got it. And then a week later, Xur sold it, and I'm like,
They're watching you, dude.
But like
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
funny is like
You-
Chris was
and
going
they
for
were like, we're
Galahorn
gonna
from the
fuck
day
with
we
this
met.
guy.
Like
it hurt. But what I was saying, like, there's really no incentive for me to kind of be on it every day anymore, other than to get my skill up to be from like instead of 1.3 KDR to get it to like 2.
Oh, bro, you gotta keep your mechanics down, dude. You gotta keep your APMs up,
I know,
bro.
I know. So, but that's what I'm.
What
really
happens when
playing.
Destiny goes professional and you're
That's-
just left
I'll
to the
ask this real
wayside?
quick.
'Cause you
when
keep
was the
your
last
wrists
time anyone
intact.
played Division?
I played it last
actually.
night.
I played it like 2.5 weeks ago for a little bit.
Remember that patch that made everything better? I played it before that came out. That was the last time.
Honestly, I've
I
been thinking
dropped
about
the fuck
jumping
out of that
right
game.
back into that game. Honestly,
It's hard for me.
there's so much more now.
Mhm, there
That's the
is.
thing, is that there's just so much more to, like on the day to day to do. There is so much more than there was when we stopped playing, and it's like it's honestly to me worth the comeback. I just need people to come back with. I'm not gonna play by myself because.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
much
So
better.
Chris has been playing some of that. No, he was playing. I can do it right now. He just finished the last. No, he just finished Uncharted 4, which is basically the Last of Us, Adventure of Us, right?
Adventure of Us.
The
The last
Adventure
adventure of us.
of Us. Brennan, what have you been playing?
I want to say Overwatch, but sadly, again, I have not touched that game in a long time. Probably same reason for Chris. It's really fun to play in the moment, but once I put it down, it's hard to like pick it back up because it's like, why? Like everything's unlocked for it except for skins. I don't really give a damn, and it's all RNG anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, so Overwatch, granted I still love it, I still haven't touched that in a while. Say, biggest game I've been playing is getting my ass kicked half the time in Injustice, Gods Among DC Villains.
I loved that game for PS3. That was beautiful.
It's fun.
It's great.
That is the one fighting game I find myself always coming back to. Other than that, I fucking hate fighting games. And I still hate Injustice. I can't, like, do it. I can't consistently do, like, a...
You're good at Injustice.
Downright... That's because I'm good at, like... Okay, like X square triangle, X square triangle, X square triangle. Not like I can't like roll in square.
So that's what I don't get. It's like I don't understand.
I can't.
Not
literally anytime I try that, I downright square, I jump. So I know I'm doing something fucking wrong there.
Hey, pushing up.
But that's the thing. I can't tell like where the stick is.
Just grab it and push down first. Try that next time we're playing.
Weird.
That might change the outcome.
Pretty sure I've
But yeah,
won 3 matches out of
maybe 60.
maybe 60.
I am happy with that. That generally, I'd say you're a better player, but at least we kind of go even for even. And it's a lot of fun.
I'm more of a random player. I'm not really that good. I just playing and like, I think I just generally
you get the mechanics of fighting games better than me though.
Yeah. Well, every fighting game is the same. It's all the same. Even if they're different, it's the same.
Fuck.
There's some similarity to it. But yeah, that's cool. Anything else? Been playing anything else?
No, I've been watching Game of Thrones like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm
Try
still
what
super
you've been
behind, so it's useless talking about that. Come back to me when I'm at season 6.
I have a lot of games that are in and out of my consoles constantly.
Yeah.
I'm playing both a
15
PS3
hours is
game
too
and a
much.
PS4 game at the moment. On my PS3, I'm playing actually Fallout New Vegas.
Nice.
I
Really?
never actually played Fallout New Vegas when it came out.
Are you doing the hardcore mode?
No. I'm going into New Vegas blind. I don't know anything about New Vegas. I don't know, storyline mechanics. I don't know anything. I know that it was made, by the original creators of Fallout, by Black Isle Studios and Obsidian and stuff like that. And so it's very much like it was in the beginning of the Fallout franchise, and very, different from how Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are.
I'd say they took like the mechanics of Fallout 3 essentially, just made them all better.
Yeah, Obsidian is really good at storytelling. That was something they continually excel at. The thing I'm having the issue with Fallout New Vegas is I can't. I'll walk away from it and I just have no motivation to go back to it. And it's more just like, I'll play it and it's like, oh, this is great, I'm killing raiders or, killing Supermans or whatever. And I'll stop and I'll just, like, there's not a real big incentive for me to go back. But a lot of people consider that their favorite game of all time.
I wouldn't say all time. I'd say it's better than Fallout 3, like story-wise and everything. The thing that made me fall out of it, I remember. I was in. Goddamn, I say that so much.
Boo
about Fallout
you,
4 too.
sir.
It's like, do you still play Fallout 4? No, I fell out of that game. Anyway, I was in a cave, and I just could not navigate my way through that fucking cave or something, and I kept going to like this dead end, and right beyond the wall, the thing was just like blinking, like, you're fucking there, go right there. But it was a wall, and I was just like, oh, I'll come back to it later, and I never did.
Yeah.
Ever. I'm just, my character's just stuck in a dead end cave.
Yeah.
For me, it was more like Fallout New Vegas was kind of like the spiritual successor to the Fallout 1 and 2. It was not a successor in any way, shape, or form to 3. And for me, it's more, it didn't have anything to do with what Bethesda originally did with 3. It had a lot to do with the, like, West Coast theme that 1 and 2 had. But, kind of deviating from Fallout 3, is I play a lot of Fallout 4 anyway. I have logged probably close to 500 hours in that game last time. Last time I checked, it was upwards of 460. There's a lot of hours in that game.
I think I killed the rat roaches with the BB gun in Fallout 3 like twice. That's how much I've played so far.
But actually, that's not my console right now. I actually went back to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Which
How is that?
It's actually not bad at all. It's one of those things. Assassin's Creed has this bad habit of kind of doing what Activision does with Call of Duty, is a lot of repetitive stories and gameplay. But with Syndicate,
they're just like pumping them out every year.
Yeah. And I'm glad they took a break off this year. But granted, the Assassin's Creed movie is coming out in December with Michael Fassbender. If he does not jump into a hair barrel once and there's no eagle sound, I'm going to be very upset.
That was in the trailer.
Dude, the last shot of the goddamn trailer where he just leaps off the side of the
Yeah.
trailer.
That's in the trailer.
Well, also I heard about that
He's
movie.
gotta
It's
land
like
in a bale of hay.
what, like 80% present and only like 20% past Assassin.
I honestly, I've seen that trailer. Do not mind that at all
Yeah, no.
because they're creating their.
As long as they do it fine. I'm just stating that as like a fact,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at you because I think you're the one who told me.
I think you read that. Trailer.
And it's been really fun, actually. The story is really compelling. In the last few games, they've only had one protagonist, which is, it's good. You get to focus on one character. In this game, they have two. They have the twins.
Switching it up at Ubisoft every day. Sorry, go ahead.
They have the twins. They have the twin assassins, which is really cool. And I like it because they have their own centralized missions that pertain to their specific characters. But I like it because there's a character for everyone. If you're more run and gunny, like in assassin games where you just, you kill any person you see, they've got a character for that. If you're more sneaky and, more like me, you're more like in the shadows and whatever else, they've got a character for that.
I don't think I like that because the way I play Assassin's Creed, it's like, okay, I'll be sneaky, and then it's like, I'm never good at that, so
Yeah.
I like the option to always be sneaky and the option to like, okay, I fucked up, so I should probably
That's what makes Splinter Cell
Be good at fighting.
Conviction so great.
yeah,
It's like you can do stealth or
just
just
kind of good running gun.
Yeah.
This is kind of a side question, but dealing with Assassin's Creed, and we brought it up a little bit earlier, but where's the location that you guys all want to see it go?
Well, I always thought it'd be cool, like, if they kind of did what they have been doing. It's just like, here's an assassin in, like,
London.
medieval times, and here's an assassin, in, like, French Revolution or London during the
yeah.
time, and here's one. Like, I just thought it'd be cool if they kind of kept doing that sort of up until the present, and then they just have, like, a cool present Assassin's Creed game where you're, like, doing the same shit you were doing back in the Renaissance, but like in modern day New York City.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, which, oh my gosh, PS4 Spider-Man in development.
I think
But-
a great locale or time period would probably be World War II.
Yeah, and that was always included in like my kind of thoughts is like, yeah, you're running around World War One.
I think that's what they need to do. They
ship
need to,
between World War One and Two, and then like there's the World War Two.
They need to get out of the industrial and the.
They do a lot.
The past.
Ubisoft
They have to get
has
out.
a really big boner for revolutions. They love revolutions in a lot of their Assassin's Creed games.
It's conflict. There's instant conflict.
And
You have
it's
an
one of
instant
those
bad
things,
guy.
oh, this is this big wide conflict, but did you know this is underneath the surface? Ubisoft does that a lot with
It's,
their Assassin's
also,
Creed
yeah, it's
games.
easy to hide a stupid conspiracy. I kind of
Yeah.
after thinking about it, I kind of think the Assassin's Creed understory, like, I don't care.
I'll say this. I
don't care.
don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
really any Assassin's
I don't
Creed
like
story.
the apples of Eden.
Yeah.
I really wish it was just kind of like
Right.
there's assassins who like let the world handle itself, and then there's the Templars who want to control the world, and it should be like I like that. But when it gets into the whole preachiness and the whole like other world beings and there was a past people and then
Yeah, I don't care
it's like,
about all that. I just want to run around and stab
don't
people
know.
in the Renaissance slash
As a
early
writer,
colonization America slash.
and being part of this game since Assassin's Creed 1, though, I kind of want to, as I'm the same way. It's like it's so convoluted now that it's just like what it is what it is.
Doesn't make sense.
But as a writer and a person who wants to finish a story, I want to know what I want to know.
Where's
you
it
know,
going?
where's it going? You know,
Sounds like Lost.
and what and you know, if you want to try to discard it, fine, but at least resolve it and move on. Don't just leave it where he dies and the god or whatever she was, I forget the ancient the human before the humans. You know,
the first human.
yeah, the first
See, the
human.
fact that we can't nail this down means
I
Assassin's Creed can't tell a story
played,
too good.
I've played that. I think Assassin's Creed 2 twice. I still don't.
What's
Yeah, I still don't know what the fuck.
You know, I just want them to resolve that
Like,
and then move on.
I get
you know?
I get what's happening in like past times, yeah, up until like God showed up. But anytime like Desmond entered the picture, I was like, I'm fucking lost. I'm just gonna play this to get back to the past.
What's I found myself doing that a lot is I've got about, like, you know how it gives you that little synchronization percentage as you're going along through the game.
Yeah, like how many?
Yeah.
Which
so
I always try to 100% those, and I always fuck up. And just never go back.
I just don't care.
I'm at like 48%, and it's only gone back to the present twice. And it says I don't care. You know, I really don't. I love the idea of the Industrial Revolution in London. I think that's a great setting for it because it's actually got a lot of really compelling history behind all that. It's got really cool.
The problem I've had with the last few Assassin's Creed games, though, is like from 1 to 2, I saw a difference in feel and aesthetic. From 2 to 3, pretty much, because I won't count Brotherhood because it's pretty much just 2
Yeah.
2.
Revelation. The Ezio trilogy.
Yeah.
From those 3 games to 3, I felt an aesthetic change and like a feeling change. From
And
3
then-
to Black Flag, I felt another change. But it seems like
After Black Flag, it was just
Yeah.
like, all right, Assassins in the
Black
City.
Flag, Unity, and this one all look and feel the same. Like they all look
Yeah.
the exact. I cannot tell the difference between England in that time period that Syndicate's taking place in, and France, and I can't tell.
Also,
oh,
real
sorry.
quick,
I can't tell any difference between anything else. You know what I mean?
I just want to say, this is the biggest thing that fucking bugged me so goddamn much in Unity, which of course is during the French Revolution. All the people, as you're walking on the street, is like, oh, like all French and whatnot, and then you get to any fucking person with like an actual speaking line, and it's like, hello, I'm the French ambassador of France.
They pull that Pirates of the Caribbean shit,
Yeah.
but like, it's really dumb.
With Syndicate, I do like it. I've found myself where I'll play, anywhere from 2 to 4 or 6 hours of it in one sitting, and it's just, for me, it's that addictive. And the storyline may be convoluted as hell and back, and you may not understand a goddamn thing, but it is compelling. It's really compelling. And this storyline this time around is actually really cool because you've got more branches of it. It's not just one strict, stick to this, specific story that's going on. You've got, branches here. You've got, 6 or 7 other characters that you've got story arcs with, and that's really cool to me. I like it when a game can tell a story pretty decently, even if it is an Assassin's Creed game.
How would you say like the main character is as like an actual
There's 2 main
characters,
characters.
or the main characters
Yeah.
as characters, like because like Assassin's Creed 3, Connor was Blandy, Mr. Bland.
Yeah, I really.
And then there's
actually
Mr. Henway from Assassin's Creed 4, and he had the best fucking like story,
Edward
beginning,
Kenway,
middle, end.
Yeah. I really.
He had feeling.
I really like the dynamic between the two because they kind of bounce off each other. With Jacob, he is definitely, who's the male protagonist, he's definitely more of, I want to take back the city from the Templars so that I can control it, so that I know what's going on, and I want, to be the big boss in charge kind of guy. And you just get that, like, God, you're so stupid, but I understand where you're coming from. And with Evie, which is the female protagonist, she's very technical. She's very, let's go about this, thinking it through first.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting those.
Awesome.
We live in the hoods. We live real. We give it
We
to
hang
you
tough.
raw.
We live
We can't
real.
talk too loud. We might get shot.
We give it to you raw.
Yeah.
You're listening to Rawcast with Mike and the boys.
There you go. Came up with the name on the spot. Rawcast.
Yeah. The protagonists have really good dynamics with each other.
Okay,
And
that's
actually
really good. I've always wanted to try Syndicate, but not like for $60.
It's actually on sale right now for PlayStation's spring sale. It's like,
I don't have money.
I want to say it's $25.
That's so good. I don't have that.
And all the DLC is free. with
That's
it.
awesome.
So it's one of those things is I saw it and I never picked it up when it first came out. I just bought it on a whim kind of thing. And it turned out to be really addictive. The only,
Good.
quips or qualms I have about it is the mission. There's a lot of missions that are the same. There's like child liberation. There's from the factories
That's
and
like
things like
every
that.
Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
so follow that
really-
guy.
Yeah.
Eavesdrop. Follow him.
That's a bit repetitive. And
You're good.
The combat, actually, I don't mind this at all, is really Arkham Trilogy from
Yeah, that's
from
fine.
Batman.
Yeah,
Next,
that's
next,
how,
next,
that's
next,
how
next.
most combat should be. 'cause they kinda
Arkham has the
perfected
best
it.
combat.
Yeah, it's great, and I don't mind it at all. I've had a lot of, I've read a lot of reviews about it saying, oh, the combat's repetitive, the combat sucks, da-da-da. It's not really about
I
that.
don't understand how people can play a game and say, oh, the combat's repetitive. It's gotta be.
Every
It's
gameplay
combat.
is
They're gonna
Yeah,
create
yeah,
a new
yeah.
combat
Pressing the
system
same
for every
combination of
fight
Yeah,
you get
it's-
into in the
It's
entire
combat.
game.
Yeah, it's...
I get it if like things in the game are repetitive. That's annoying. Like if it has you doing the exact
Like you're
same
going
mission
down the
over
same-
and over and over and
yeah.
over and over again, that's irritating. But like it's like, oh, I had to.
Well,
When I swing my
combat's
sword, it goes
repetitive.
left,
I
right,
like-
left every time.
There are aspects about it that I do like, though, and I forgot to mention. There are really aspects that make you think. Because there's those, the assassin puzzles that you can come across from time to time. They've got these amazing puzzles that if you don't look it up, if you're not like a spoiler sport and you actually go online and don't look it up kind of thing, they're really interesting puzzles. Like, they really caused you to think. There's been several puzzles where I'm just like, God, I'm
Well,
so
that's
glad
kinda-
I figured that out on my own. I feel so smart now.
That's kind of what I wanted out of Uncharted 4. I don't know about you, but like all
Oh,
the
dude, they were so simple.
yeah, all the puzzles were so fucking easy. I was like, oh, come on, this is like the one point where you're asking me to think. Like, make me think.
Yeah, I hate
Other
it.
than that, it's
kinda
just
down for
like
the
go
player.
from cutscene A to cutscene B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you playing, Brad?
Dude, fucking Minecraft as usual.
Okay,
I
explain.
love
What are you
Minecraft.
doing in
I
Minecraft?
saw
'Cause
you
I
were
know what
like-
you're doing in Minecraft. It's
Boo.
pretty. Hang on, whoa. This man is working on a
You can't just
marathon. Hang on.
the game where you can do literally anything.
This man is working on a marathon level,
That's cool though.
like Minecraft run, pretty much. Go ahead, tell me what you're doing.
That's not
it's
it at
difficult.
all.
It's difficult, is what I'm saying.
It's time consuming.
Yeah,
He
because
went
I will
to
tell you what,
triathlon.
it's difficult to keep playing Minecraft for as long as you have because
That's
that game is
fair.
Boy, yeah.
not great for a lot of people.
Yeah,
I
so
feel like there's a bit of bias.
I
coming
wanted
from
to
your side.
just finally get, because they had a while ago added more achievements to Xbox Minecraft.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, I want to get those last few, be done with the Xbox finally. I can commit to the PC, which is way better, and I want to do that so bad. But I was like, okay, I gotta get these last couple achievements, and that took a couple weeks because I just couldn't find a fucking ocelot in any world that I created.
I love they're in the jungle world.
Yeah, I got no jungles. Not a nary a jungle in a
Yeah.
map upon maps.
Nary a jungle.
I hate when you like load a world and you're like, oh cool, I'm on a 4-block island in a water world.
Water worlds can be fun. Make a lot of glass structures underwater. Anyway, finally,
An aquarium of some
Alex, I believe, was there when it happened. Finally found the ocelot, tamed that motherfucker. Achievement popped. Hit the jewel to see 44 out of 44, I think, at that point. To find out that it updated that night and there were 6 new achievements. And one of them is to create a fully functional beacon, which requires
I've done that. That is so great, by the way.
many iron ingots. I think I still need like 150 more ingots to finish this fucking thing.
I've done that.
Oh, you still have it yet?
I still have not.
Wait, is there a
yet.
restriction on it for story mode? You have to do it in like the story mode, or like the.
You can't. Yeah, you can't alter it to creative at any point.
Oh, okay,
Otherwise, the
gotcha.
achievement shut off. Yeah. So that's been my life. I load into Minecraft, mine for like 2 hours, get 3 blocks worth, get pissed, turn it off. Yeah.
It's
Just-
so time consuming.
It's so hard for me to get into games.
It's
like,
a push.
I love playing battle games with groups.
Mhm.
That's the easiest way to get me to play a game. But it just takes so much for me to get into like a single player game. I think the last time I forced myself to do it was with BioShock Infinite, and that was like 3 years after
That's
it
a
came
great
out.
game.
It
That
was
was a beautiful.
phenomenal,
game.
loved every
Yeah.
minute, and that's the other thing. When I finally do pick it up, I finish it within 48 hours. Like, I just can't contain myself at all.
I
And then I
would
just won't play for a year.
I would go like one step further and say that like games like BioShock that is just like a straight single, or like Uncharted that's a straight single player campaign. That's not hard for me to pick up. It's like the games like Skyrim, Witcher, Fallout, where you can. It's like, all right, you're supposed to play days on this. where I'm just like,
that's why
I don't even want to, because if I'm gonna play this, I want to fucking sit down and play it, and I do not have the time to sit down
Yeah, I
and
can
play it. Like, it's those games that are hard for me to get
That's
in.
why
Like
I can't
if
understand why like a lot of people are excited to. Oh, 2 reasons I can't understand why people are excited for the remaster of Skyrim. Is
I'm
one, that's a very
excited.
time-consuming
I'm
game.
Sorry.
they're gonna be so excited, and then they're gonna go
really
through that fucking
excited.
intro again. They're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Oh, I don't have a save file.
this is
for
Skyrim.
this.
I'm gonna have to watch all of this.
But like, I also don't understand why people are excited for Skyrim because you can just buy Skyrim on PC or something
Have you
else
seen
and
the
just
remaster?
play it.
Mod it up.
It's the same game, yeah. Mod it up on the PC. It'll look
You
exactly
can
the
literally
same.
be Skyrim Ren.
Yeah,
on the
it's-
old-
you can do so much
Skyrim
more.
now though
That
it's
is really
running on
disappointing.
Fallout
I
4's
this entire
engine,
time thought
which
that they
is
were coming out with their
phenomenal. If you've
That's
seen,
cool.
Elder
if you've
Scrolls,
seen the footage
which
from like
sounded cool,
PlayStation,
like-
Elder Scrolls Skyrim is
PlayStation
that's what it is.
oh
Hmm?
god,
It's Elder
it is
Scrolls
so
Skyrim.
beautiful.
No, the
Like,
first one,
I
that's,
remember Skyrim
Oblivion.
having this
I thought they were
very
coming out with
overall
the
white
remastered
tone
Oblivion with like
to the game that had
Skyrim
white
level
lighting,
animation.
and then now it's got sunsets. It's got it's beautiful because it's running on Fallout 4's engine, And I've seen the footage of it, and it's great. I remember hearing
It's just not worth it though, because the game like.
Well, I remember hearing something
It's just
about,
play old Skyrim. It's the same. Like no matter what they do to those graphics, it'll always be the same. That's what I don't get. It's like they're not gonna look that great. It's not gonna look that great. It won't look like Fallout 4. It won't look like Fallout 4.
If they came out with a
And if they're gonna make
Skyrim in like 15 years, that would look breathtaking.
Yeah,
But
like
I think the good thing though that they're doing with it though is they're opening it up to another market. Is for people who didn't play it when it first came out and who don't really want to go back to the old generation.
Well, if you didn't play it when it first came out, you're a fucking loser.
Well, if they don't have if they don't have the
You
original
loser.
gen console
Mike.
that it came out on, you know, and they have these newer consoles, instead of going out and buying an old console or doing whatever, you know, you have an opportunity to play it, you know, as a new game. And I remember hearing something about Bethesda is doing a really nice thing to where they're either discounting it or they're actually buying anyone who has the original Skyrim copy a brand new copy.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
And
Bethesda's cool like that.
yeah,
but
Bethesda's
Yeah, they
a
are.
But see, then-
really good developer. One
I
of
don't
my
know, man.
favorites.
It's like-
I don't
for me,
disagree.
As a company, I'm like, well, that's just a shitty business decision. They're wasting possible revenue. And
See,
Bethesda's gonna be gone in a few years. making
remasters
decisions
to
like
me
that.
are always
But,
like a, why not
Yeah.
type deal. Like, I mean, it's remastered Skyrim definitely isn't for me, but I mean, if you're not releasing an Elder Scrolls and it's easy enough to just take something you already did and just polish it up and release it for like a little extra dough,
I
why
don't
not?
know.
That's almost like just working a like extra one job thing on the side just to
I think I just want a
Not
new
coming back.
Elder
make a
Scrolls.
couple bucks. No, I mean,
Well, there is the
yeah.
talks of the Elder Scrolls 6.
There's always a talk for a Bethesda game.
Well, I know. I'm saying like Elder Scrolls 6. They're
There's always a talk.
See-
saying it's going to come around in, I believe they said late 2017, early 2018. So
Still
again,
don't-
it is a far off, but Bethesda's really good at that too.
Even-
they kind of spread out their games.
Even with that
They're-
many years, like when it does finally like get announced and comes out, I have a like strong feeling I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, I really want to play it, but
Nope.
fuck, I don't know if I can just handle a Skyrim game right now. I don't
I don't know.
have the time to start a new life.
I don't know. It's one of those games. I just got really excited when I saw Skyrim on Fallout 4's engine because they had to revamp their entire system for developing games when they originally started making Fallout 4, and it just looks so polished and it's really cool. Like I remember looking at Skyrim when it first came out, and I remember seeing it, you know, on the footage from E3 about a week or two ago, and just seeing the difference. And it is a nostalgic thing if you played it when it first came out, but it's also just, it looks really good. And from what I understand, they're also adding a lot of content.
I think I'm just bitter against Skyrim because of like how much hours I put into it. And I still feel I feel
It's
absolutely no
wasted
accomplishment
hours.
out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
here's the thing.
like,
I
I
dumped dumped so many hours into it, but the thing is for me, like when I finish the main story of something, I kind of lose initiative to play it. So in games like Skyrim, I always make it a thing to just delay the main story. Like
I
maybe
do
I'll complete a couple things, but I won't ever like complete it. So still to this day, I don't know how Skyrim like
Ends.
the dragon and shit ends. I have no
I mean, you can
fucking
probably
idea.
guess. You stabbed it. I mean, like, you went
No,
and you
I
stabbed it.
magicked with a K.
You stabbed it real hard, and then you continue to stab any other remaining dragons.
And you shout
Spoiler
at them
alert,
and-
but
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, still, I never actually got an ending from Skyrim. I think I quit on that quest where like you're led by a fucking like talking dog, and I was like, this is stupid.
That's why
I'm a fucking
that's one of those
dragonborn,
Daedric-
and I
those Daedric quests.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember vividly spending 14 hours a whole day. You came over that day. It was over at Brennan's house, long ass time ago. I was playing on Xbox 360, and
Oh, I remember that.
I was like
now.
sitting on the chair, and you came in, and I was like hour 12, and I was like,
well, there was also that
just nothing. I
winter
got nothing
where
after it.
there was also that winter where we were snowed in, so we just for like a week, where it's like that weird lasagna snow of like snow, ice, and then snow on top of that. Yeah, we played Skyrim that entire fucking time.
That's great.
Also,
you had
board
brought
games.
it over on your brand new first gen Xbox 360 Elite.
I was pumped about that. But yeah,
What are you playing, Alex?
what am I playing? Oh boy, Infamous.
Really?
No, I'm not playing Infamous.
Infamous.
I'm playing-
Gods
Really?
be praised.
I'm playing Injustice. 'Cause, I got the names confused, no joke. But
Inglorious.
yeah, I've been playing that like crazy. I
Gods
really
among
like. I
peasants.
saw the trailer from E3 for Injustice 2, and I was like, "Fuck! I need to play that game. I need to play Injustice." And so I looked, and Luckily enough, it was on sale on PlayStation.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's
I got it for
always on
$8, the Ultimate Edition. That was a good deal. So I've been playing that. Then other than that, I've been kind of like jumping on and off of other stuff. Played a little bit of Dark Souls, the first one.
I'm so sorry.
Turn it off!
Fucking vibrate.
Fuck, dude.
I'm so
Chris,
sorry.
you
I
can
got
say anything. You've been on your phone this entire time.
Silent though.
Little did you know,
Yeah.
he
so
was writing
your
a movie
audio
script
track
this
on this
entire time.
podcast.
Not true. I've always been interacting
I'm
in this
so
whole.
Look at his
sorry.
waveform.
about a
I
crazy
one.
homeless stalker who turned out to be the security guard.
But, shut up.
I got after Chris for that earlier today.
But, yeah, I haven't played anything, really. Mainly just Injustice. I think we're all
Injustice.
caught in the same web of E3 just happened. We saw everything E3 has.
So we're
and
like, well, let's just wait for those games to come out.
everything I have is shit, and all of that is
Yeah.
new and cool, so I don't
Speaking
want
of
to play
which,
anything.
We Happy Few, I'm really excited. It makes me want to get an Xbox, just saying.
That one looks like a crazy an English version of Bioshock
They've been
Infinite.
trying to get it greenlit for months.
What
game
Almost
is
a
it?
year
What
or
game?
so.
We Lucky Few.
We Happy Few.
We Happy Few.
I never heard of it.
It looks like a
that sounds
Clockwork
like
Orange.
a Wii game.
Yeah.
Had a baby with Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, it
I don't
really
wanna play that.
is. It was
That
really,
Those are two things I dislike.
Sounds like
So do I like give you my money and then you give it to the right people?
Sure.
Okay.
it was on
sounds like
Kickstarter
Bioshock
for a
with
long
more
time.
rape. I don't know what
And
Clockwork Orange is.
You still haven't. I haven't made you watch.
What was it
this.
called?
We
Okay.
Happy Few.
The closest I have to seeing Clockwork Orange is that one scene in Tenacious D that rips it off.
But
I know what your
yeah,
first
it
movie
was
is
on
when I started
Kickstarter for a
the
long
podcast.
time, and they just really couldn't get the money together for it. But they had announced it and then pushed it back, announced it, pushed it back, announced it, pushed it back, and they originally pushed it back to this month. And then at E3 they announced, okay, we officially got all the money we need, to launch this title, and we're gonna launch.
So look
it.
forward to it in 5 years.
No, we're gonna drop it in July. Which
Oh,
is
that ain't
fine.
bad.
Which is really fine. And it have you
Yeah, no,
seen the
no, not
playthrough
into it.
trailer of it though?
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
It's really
If
cool.
you like, like he says, if you like Bioshock and
See, I fucking love Bioshock.
Oh yeah, it's
I hate
really great. The
Bioshock.
concept is
can't stand it.
amazing. I
You-
love the
you-
concept of it.
You tend to dislike a lot of games that people generally regard as
I don't know. It's just
Great.
Bioshock. Just,
He's not a
like
Not
Bioshock,
fun.
Last of
He is
Us.
not a Brian.
uh,
He's not a contrarian.
Yeah, no, I'm not. And then that's why I
no, 'cause
didn't
I
use the
also
word
really
contrary.
like games that a lot of people like. I really like Skyrim. I just think it's also bad.
You have a
But
love
like
hate
there are
relationship.
certain games where like the mass have
Ow.
only talked good about it, like Last of Us and shit. And then
Gotcha.
there's you
Mine's subtle.
to be like, fuck bullshit.
No, I don't know. Like I will, like I can
Such
agree that Last of Us and Bioshock are good games. People like them. That's obvious. They have to be good if people like them. But I don't know. When it comes to me playing it, it's like
Yeah.
someone putting nails into my hands. I just holding the controller and playing Bioshock is probably the worst part of it. I can watch someone play Bioshock and probably have a fine time, but the gameplay is dog shit to me. I'm sorry. It's dog shit. It's absolute dog
Dude,
shit.
Bioshock always has an important spot in my heart because that's what I was doing when Michael Jackson died. I was
Oh.
beating in a corpse.
I was on
with
Highway
a wrench, like an
4 or
already
5.
dead corpse. I was like, oh, that's a cool blood effect.
The
How it,
radio was like, Farrah Fawcett and Michael
Flies
Jackson
right
are
in.
dead.
Yeah.
The
yeah, my
80s are
mom
dying.
came in the room like, Michael Jackson's
The
dead.
70s are dying, my bad.
You know what's funny is I never played through any of the Bioshock games.
Oh, they're great.
I know.
Don't play 2. Don't play 2, actually.
Yeah.
2 sucks. 2's
I'm-
dog shit.
I've gotten that a lot. Is, oh, you have to go back and play them. I played when the Bioshock 1 first came out. I played through the first section of it. I got a wrench in my hand, saw a creature, was like, nope, fuck it.
Nah, you need to play it because once you realize there's nothing to fear, it becomes like the least scary game ever.
Yeah.
I remember like my first Big Daddy fight, I was literally like shaking because I was scared, and then I realized literally if you don't hit them, they don't fuck with you at all. You can literally like hello. It doesn't matter. But yeah, my point being, words. Bioshock's great. The first one's a cool like story of a new world and everything, and then 2's dog shit, and then
Infinite's New World.
Infinite, yeah, it just gets like Doctor Who-y on you in the last bit.
Segues are weird.
Segue to comics.
Yeah, that went long.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're at
That's-
pretty much about almost an hour.
That's how I know we're great at podcasts.
I mean, we're just talking.
Yeah.
Just talk.
It's organic.
It
man.
is.
Can be sold for vegans.
Well, I mean, I think that could be be a nice cherry on the top of this little podcast Sunday.
Yeah, next time we'll talk about comics.
Or movies, or...
No,
or
comics, I said. Damn it.
I'm thinking, depending on how more of these go, we may need to focus episodes to like one.
Yeah, I think that's probably...
We're stuck on video games pretty well.
If we're looking at it, if you guys
like
go another
comics
half an hour,
alone, I feel like we can...
Oh, you're probably right.
We can fucking, especially if we tie in comics and like comic book movies, it's like, fuck, we can go like 6 hours on that.
We just need to be consistent. If we can just hit this once a week, I think we'll be on a great...
You know,
I would like doing this once a week. This is just fun to talk.
This is great. But you can always snap it into 2 parts. Just like talk for a long session and then snap, okay, here's part 1, here's part 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Just say, okay, here's part 1 where we talk about ourselves, video games and comics. Here's part 2 where we talk about movies and television and, you know, pop culture figurines like Loot Crate or something. You know.
Absolutely not.
You're absolutely against Loot Crate.
I'm absolutely against
So-
it.
Mother
Don't say that. They might
canceled it.
sponsor us one day.
So, host Alex, how are we going to sign off?
I don't know. How do you guys want to sign off? I have no idea.
Might
How
want
should
to
we
tell
do
them
it?
where
How do
to
people sign
follow
off?
if
Usually
they want
always
to.
sing a song.
It'll make you
Do
dance.
we have any
know.
follow us at, or...
Oh yeah, we probably plug some stuff. Yeah, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on
What is
Tumblr. Follow us
what
on
are the
LinkedIn.
What's your Twitter handle?
Us at twitter.com.
No, yeah.
Please
No, but
don't
do we
follow
have
that.
a
You'll
Twitter?
probably get us weekly.
Professional.
Oh, personal. All right, you can follow me at pigbits20 on Twitter and Instagram. Anybody else want to talk now?
You can follow me at KQuan at capital K _ capital K WAN.
Capitals, capital.
Maybe.
And then me, Brennan, at DevWag95.
Burp included.
Burpees.
Yeah, you can follow me at PNW Bunny, or it's _ Bunny, at most things on Instagram.
Pwn _ Bunny.
No, please don't say Pwn. Everyone says Pwn and my heart breaks. No, it's PNW Bunny at most things like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook.
That's like wrong on so many levels. Like, people who say Pwn can't read, guys. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
it's obviously Pinua. It says Pinua. It's
No, it's an
PNW.
abbreviation.
It's PNW though. If it was Pwn, it would be PWN.
The PNW stands for Pacific Northwest.
People always
I'm
refer to
from
me as
CS,
like
there you go.
Devlog,
It's
so
Pinua, if anything.
But yeah, and I'm also on a PlayStation as that as well. So
I'm not giving the PlayStation.
they can probably find it.
Try
from your Twitter.
the Twitter name. See what you get.
It's not the same.
You're right. Just take the 20. over.
Shut up, dude.
I don't think I have anything.
Well, this guy's off the grid. Like
And also just pay attention. You know,
Look
we're
for
gonna be
Hee-Haw
pubbing
Shofar.
the
Yeah,
YouTube
read before
channel. We have a Twitch channel. It's all 1747. We'll be pushing it out more as we go further along with this.
yeah, we'll be making content. So look everywhere. And as far as all those handles you just heard, we'll leave in the description to all that stuff.
Absolutely not. They gotta figure it out. They gotta go back to the
Fair enough.
memorize the name.
You gotta risk it for the
Paul Stelling.
biscuit. Am I right?
And then, you know,
Can-
on each of our profiles, before you can follow, we're gonna have a quiz.
One quiz.
we need to contact Michael Haggins and see if we can end every podcast with Daybreak.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. And if you did listen, which you did,
That was a cover, so it wasn't
that was
illegal.
definitely a cover. Thanks, guys.
See you later.